Hey everybody, Cody here from Firmus Wargaming, back here at Meixsell again, and our part 2 of Khorne Bloodbound versus Flesh Eater Court. So we changed up our list, we're back at it again, still on a Chaos Dreadhold, Dreadfort kind of thing. So we're going straight into it at 2,000 points at Open War, using the Open War cards again, because we really like them, so I hope you guys really like them. So be sure to check out the description below the video for the link to Patreon to support me, Facebook page to get in contact with me and follow whatever it is the page and myself is up to, and go to the Facebook page of Goldmine Games so you can see what Mike's up to down in the description below. So without further ado, we're going to roll right into the Open War cards deployment list type, and we'll go over all that stuff, and we'll see you guys in just a moment. See you guys there. Alright, Open War cards. So deployment is arrow tip deployment right here. Pretty interesting. Objective, Glory Seekers. So each player adds up the value of their wounds characteristic of all enemy models that their army slays during the battle, doubling the value of any models at the hero or monster keyword. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player with the highest total wins the battle, even if their own army has been wiped out. Alright, and twist. Set piece battle. Instead of setting up units one at a time, the player that won the roll-off to see who sets up first must set up all the units in their army. Their opponent then sets up all the units in their army, then roll a dice. On the roll of a 1, the player that set up second has the first turn. On 2 or more, the player that set up first has the first turn. Okay, we're going to do the ruse in just a second. Ruse card, I'm going to take this one. It is... okay. Alright, so go ahead and pause the video, and that's what the card is. Take a good hard look at it, and we're moving on. Alright everybody, so here we are with the list. I am just below 2,000 points. I think it's like 1,980 points. Something like that. So basically what I'm running in my list is a battalion for the first time in General's Handbook 2017. So, what I'm running is Royal Menagerie. So I've got the Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon, that's going to be my general. I've got another Ghoul King that's hanging out behind here as another leader. In the battalion itself, I have 1 and 2 Terrorgeist, and then just the 1 Zombie Dragon that's part of it. So, Royal Menagerie is some fun special rules I'll go over whenever the battle starts. Along with the rest of them in the list, I have 2 units of 3 Crypt Flayers and 1 unit of 10 Ghouls to compensate for points. Alright, and that's it. So there's really not much to this list. I wanted to try and do an all-flying list, but because points are a little awkward, I couldn't afford to do anything without taking the Ghoul King on foot and the Ghouls. I want to try something else, but that's just last-minute options to add in to compensate for the points lost. So yeah, we're going to go straight over to Michael, and he's going to go over Michael's stuff, so go for it, sir.
So I have 2 battalions. One is a Dark Feast, which has 3 units of Blood Reavers with Meat Ripper axes, and a Bloodstoker. And then hiding behind here is the Slaughter Priest, who has the Killing Frenzy Prayer. And then I have another battalion, the Bloodforged, which has these 2 units of 5 Wrathmongers, the Skull Grinder back there, and then
oh yeah,
a unit of 10 Blood Warriors, and then in not any battalions is the Bloodsecrator, where is he? Aspiring Deathbringer, who is my general, and then the Exalted Deathbringer with an Impaling Spear, and then hiding off in the corner are some Skin Wolves.
Yep, they're back. Alright, so that's it. So, as per the rules, the open war card with the setup we got with a little twist. I got to roll a dice. On the roll of 1, I get to go first on the, because I got to deploy second because Michael won the roll off. As per the rules on that card, if I roll a 1, I go first. If I roll a 2+, he gets to go as normal. So, without further ado, do I roll a 1? I do not. Okay, so we're going to go into Khorne Bloodbound's choice. Do you want to go first, or you want me to, or no?
I think I just go first.
Yeah, I think you just go first. Let me double check Terry Madness. So, the player that set up first has the first turn, and that'd be Michael. So we'll see you guys in Battleground 1 Hero Phase for the Khorne Bloodbound. Alright, so Hero Phase on Battleground 1 for the Khorne Bloodbound. Michael's going to take it away for you.
So first, the Bloodsecrator is going to plant his banner, and then my general, the Aspiring Deathbringer, is going to use his command ability to give everyone within 6 inches an extra attack for every unit, and then my Slaughter Priest hiding behind there is going to pray to put Killing Frenzy on the Blood Reavers up front, and he is unworthy and takes...
It's cocked.
That is?
Yeah, it's definitely cocked.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
he is worthy. But no, he's not unworthy, but it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
So he's neutral. Yes.
Alright.
So that's it.
Alright, so going into the movement phase now, and we'll be right while Michael's moving. I completely forgot again, as I always do in every battle report. This guy, my general, is going to be rolling with the command tree of Completely Delusional, and the Delusion is just going to start off on Crusading Army this time. So yeah, reroll 1s to run and charge, and his command tree, like I said, is Completely Delusional, so I get to change delusions at the beginning of every hero phase, and, well, my hero phase, I should say. So yeah, anyways, we're going to come back to you guys when Michael starts shooting, aka charging. So we'll be right back. End of the movement phase on Battleground 1 for the Khorne Bloodbound. The meat wall, so to say, has moved forward to close the breach on what is going on over here with all these behemoths surging forward. So Michael's already declared that he has no shooting, and he's not going to be charging, so that is it. And by the way, the Skin Wolves over there advanced. They're not moving so quick on the roll of a 1 to advance, but they're coming. So that is the end of Battleground 1 for Khorne Bloodbound, and nothing happened. So yeah. We're going to go straight now into Battleground 1 for the Flesh Eater Courts, and I will see you guys in my hero phase. Right, so, beginning of the hero phase now, Battleground 1 for Flesh Eater Courts. My Ghoul King here is going to cast Black Hunger on the Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon, casting value of 5. It goes off on 11, and that gives a +1 to all the attack characteristics of all melee weapons on my Zombie Dragon Ghoul King. So yeah. Next up, the Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon is going to cast Feeding Frenzy. The casting value is 6. It does not go off. That's the one I really wanted. Dang it. And that's going to be it for the hero phase. Yeah, there's really nothing else I need to do. So, yeah, like I said, my delusion from earlier is still Crusading Army, so re-roll 1s to advance in charge. And we're going to go straight into the movement phase now, and I will be right back. Hero phase, I forgot to tell you guys, but Royal Menagerie, my general is a Ghoul King, which allows the other behemoths inside of the battalion to get a free 6-inch move in the hero phase, and then I get to move normally in my movement phase. So I'm going to also do that in my hero phase, so I'm not going to show it on camera. So I'm going to go into the movement phase, and I'll come right back with you guys. Into the movement phase, as you guys can see, these flayers moved up, those flayers moved up, the ghouls are over here knocking on the gate. The behemoths, including the Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon, moved up as well, including the Ghoul King on foot. He jumped up to the top of the wall. And that's it. So, I also talked to Michael off camera. I completely forgot to go over it on camera what artifacts I got. At least I don't remember if I did or not. The Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon has the Grim Garland, just like the last battle report. He reduces bravery by 2 to all enemy models within 6 inches of him. And the Ghoul King on foot, because I ran a battalion, he's able to have a artifact as well. He has the Flayed Pennant, which adds +3 to all charge rolls to models within 6 inches of him that are Flesh Eater Courts, and they can declare charges against enemy units that are within 15 instead of 12. So yeah, with that being said, that's it. So I'm going to go into shooting. I'm going to grab some dice, and I'll come right things off. This Terrorgeist is going to do his Death Shriek. What is the bravery on those guys?
The Wrathmongers is bravery 7. Blood Reavers are 6.
How many wounds do the Wrathmongers
3
have?
each.
Screw it. He's going to do Death Shriek into the Wrathmongers just to try. So, 6 plus D6. 6 plus 5 is 11, so they suffer 4 mortal wounds. So that guy dies, and another one takes a wound. This Zombie Dragon, he's going to shoot... Actually, no, we'll just go over and do this Terrorgeist because it's the same thing. He's going to go ahead and do his Scream into them because they're just within 6 of the Ghoul King to suffer the -2 to their bravery.
But so they get +2 because they're within, or +1 because they're 6 inches of him, and +1 for their banner. So
okay. So they're just, what, bravery 5?
Yes.
Alright. So, 6 plus D6. 6 plus 6, so 12. -5, so that's 7 mortal wounds on them.
Yeah.
Alright, while he's removing those, we're going to go do the Zombie Dragon. Now, this Zombie Dragon is just within 9 inches to do his Potential Breath against that Exalted Deathbringer. So, on a 3+, he hits. He hits. The Potential Breath wounds on a 2+ at this damage characteristic level. That figures. Okay. So, this Zombie Dragon is going to do the same thing against this unit of Wrathmongers, but they're a unit of 5, so I'm going to roll a d6. If I roll anything but a 6, I'm going to hit because they are 5 or less models. I saw it for a second, I was like, don't. Alright, this wound's on 2s. Whew, okay, so that's 1 wound. Rend is -3 in d6 damage.
Yeah, well, they have a 5-up save, so...
Alright, d6 damage on the Wrathmongers. 1. So 1 guy's down to 2 wounds. And, yeah. Now we're going to do the Flayers. Reach into the Blood Reavers down here. So it is a 1+. Triple 1s is a nothing. Wow, okay, guys. And that's it. They can't see anything, nor are they within range or whatever they can see, which is Skin Wolves to shoot. And the Ghouls obviously don't have a shooting attack, and neither does the Ghoul King on foot. So we're going to go straight into charging now. In the charge phase, I'm going to go ahead and just immediately pop the Flayed Pennant. 1 use per battle. So everybody within 6 inches of my on-foot Ghoul King there gets a +3 of their charge distance, and they can declare a charge against enemy units within 15 inches instead of 12. So that's going to affect the Terrorgeist down here, the 3-man unit of Flayers, and the Zombie Dragon. And that's it. So we're going to go left to right here. This Terrorgeist is going to charge. 7. And I have Crusading Army, mind you, so I can reroll 1s. This Zombie Dragon is going to charge. 8. This Terrorgeist is going to charge with +3. Okay, so I'll calculate that in a minute. Those Flayers are going to charge as well. Okay. And the Zombie Dragon Ghoul King is going to charge. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and measure and push them in, and we'll be right back. So into the charge phase, this is what it looks like. So the Terrorgeist, Zombie Dragon, Terrorgeist, Zombie Dragon, Ghoul King, and Flayers all went in. So as you can see, this is basically what it's starting to look like. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and move straight into the combat phase, and straightforward, I'm going to activate the Flayers right here. So they're going to go into the, what do you call these guys?
Blood Warriors.
Blood Warriors. Alright, so the Flayers hit on 4s, 6s cause mortal wounds. That's 1 mortal wound. regular attacks hit with the flares. One of them, or one of the additional ones, was a mortal wound. So these 3 that hit, wound on 3s. 3 wounds at -1 for Ren, sir.
5 up save. 2 go through.
And 1 damage.
So 1 guy dies, and 1 guy takes a wound.
Alright.
And then the guy who dies gets to pile in an attack, and I'll choose him.
Yep.
He has 4 attacks. He has his 2 base, 1 because he's near the Bloodsecrator, another one because he's within 3 inches of a Wrathmonger.
Yep.
He's hitting on 3s, I think. Still to check. Yep, 3s.
So 2 hits.
And wounding on 4s. So 1 wound, no rend.
1 5-up armor save. No. So I'm not within 6 inches of my Ghoul King to get Deathless Courtier, so I'm down to 3 wounds on a guy, and I'll be right there with Michael, and he's going to go ahead and select somebody to activate with, and we'll be right there. Alright, so into the combat phase for Khorne Bloodbound now, swinging back at me. So Michael's electing that basically from here over to all these guys right here, they're going to the Terrorgeist.
This many attack.
Sorry, stop recording by accident. This many hit.
And now I'm wounding on 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 wounds at 1 rend.
8 wounds at 1 rend. So 8 5-up armor saves. That is 3 saved. And that is 5 wounds down, so down to 9 wounds remaining on the Terrorgeist. Some more bonus attacks from the same group. So forgot about the buffs he got from some of his heroes.
Yep, so many buffs. 1.
-1, right?
Yep, -1.
5-up armor save. Saved, okay.
Now, the rest of them into the zombie go. This is 6 guys attacking.
Into the zombie dragon.
Yep. 4. And then 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 wounds at 1 rend.
Alright. 10 5-up armor save from the zombie dragon. Ouch. Not too bad though, not at all. Wow. Okay. So that is 5 failed, so he's also down to 9 wounds remaining. Next up, activating this Terrorgeist into these Blood Reavers. So, 4 attacks with his Skeletal Claws hitting on 4s. 2 miss. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound at -1 rend.
That was 6 up save, so no
D3 damage. 1. And 3 attacks now from its Fang Maw into the same Blood Reaver unit, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. 3s to wound. Oh wow. So there's 12 mortal wounds and then 1 regular wound.
Any rend on that?
-2.
Okay, they don't get a save against that either.
D6 damage. 3. So that's 15. Holy crap.
They're dead.
Yeah, that whole unit. Wow. 6s to wound, by the way, with Fang Maw, everybody. Becomes Gaping Maw. And 6s to wound inflict immediate 6 mortal wounds. So that Terrorgeist, I've never rolled that well with one before, so... Yeah. Alright, and your activation, sir?
Well...
we'll be right back. Frenzy, does it happen on this guy? On the roll of a 6? It does not. Okay. Michael's got his Wrathmongers going in, so these are into the Terrorgeist?
Well, these will be the 2 into the Zombie Dragon Ghoul King. So they're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because the Bloodsecrator is a Banner of Rage. Didn't matter. And they are wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds at -1 rend.
3 5-up armor saves. Made none.
1 damage each.
3 6-up Deathless Courtiers in the King. Made none, so down to 11 wounds remaining. And the rest of them into the Terrorgeist?
The rest of them hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Luckily. And wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
Ouch. 2 at -1.
5 of armor saves. Nope. Deathless Courtiers. Made 1, failed 1. So the Terrorgeist is down to 13. Activating the Zombie Dragon Ghoul King now. So, gonna do the Gaping Maw first into the Wrathmongers. These hit on 4s. 2 miss. No, the Dragon's Maw is 3 attacks base, +1 from Black Hunger, +1 from the Wrathmongers, because they apparently make me even madder, so, or more angry. Yeah, I can word. So 3 attacks hit, and these wound on 3s. That is 2 wounds at Ren -2 on them.
They have 5 of saves, so they don't get any saves.
D6 damage from the Maw. That's 6 damage in total, so 2 die. And then this many attacks from the Ghoul King himself with his talons. He's hitting them on 3s. Missing 1. Wounding on 3s. And that is 3 at Ren -1.
So 3 6-ups. Not a 1.
So another one dies. And then Skeletal Claws. I have 7 attacks, +1, plus another 1. So 9 attacks hitting on 4s. Ooh, there's my luck back. And wounding on 3s. -1. Right? Yeah, -1.
6-up. Nope.
2 damage apiece.
So it's 40 26. So that's it. Everybody's dead, but your Terrorgeist and Ghoul King attack it themselves.
Alright. So do you get to choose a weapon?
No, the immediately attack with the enemy model you choose as though as part of your army. The model can attack its own unit and even itself. So full profile.
Ooh, that's not cool. Alright. So we're going to be right back, and I'm going to let him look through my profiles.
So this is the King's Gory Talons attacking himself, hitting on 3s. Now wounding on 3s. So 4 at 1 rend.
So 4 5 armor saves. Made 2 Deathless Courtiers. On 6s, nope, down by 2 wounds.
So now his dragon's gonna bite itself, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Yep. So -2 rend.
So 6 up armor. Nope. D6
damage.
1 Deathless Courtier. No. So down 3. And then his claws. Yeah, 7 plus 1, so 8.
Hitting on 4s.
Come on, dragon, stop beating yourself up.
Wounding on 3. So 4 -1.
So 4 5 of armor saves. Made 1. And they're 2 damage apiece. So 6 Deathless Courtiers. On 6s, made 1. So that's 5 damage down. So in total, that's 8 down, and I am down to 3 wounds remaining. No, I totally goofed that. No, I didn't. No, I'm down to 3 wounds. I can count. Alright, and self now.
So the claws hitting on 4s.
Or, well, punching itself.
And wounding on 3s. 1. -1.
1 5 up. Nope.
Okay.
D3.
1. 1.
6 up Deathless Courtiers. Oh, saved. Alright.
Now the Fanged Maw, it really needs to Gaping Maw itself.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s.
So 6 mortal wounds. So do those Deathless Courtiers real quick. Made 1, so that's 5 wounds down. And then do D6 damage for the other one. then 3. Ren minus 2, right?
2, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, what am I doing? Didn't matter. I lost 3 wounds then. So that's 5 plus 3 is 8. So I am down to 5 wounds for Blood Warriors into the Flayers.
So they're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oops.
Better to roll 1s than 2s.
Yep. And wounding on 4s.
Hang on, Flayers. You guys got this. Daddy believes in you.
That's 5. No runs or anything.
5 up armor saves. Oh. Okay, so 1 pass.
1 damage each.
Alright, and I actually am within 6 inches of the Ghoul King, so I screwed that up earlier. So now, 6 up, Devil's Courtiers. Made none. Didn't even matter. So 4 wounds down, so the 1 wounded guy dies, another one takes a wound.
We have the unit champion with the Gorglaive. He is hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. So 4 at minus 1.
4 6-up armors.
And it's 2 damage each.
6 up Deathless Courtiers. Made 1, and that is 5 damage down, so the wounded guy dies, and another one takes 2 wounds, and that's it. Zombie Dragon now into the Blood Reavers, so 6 attacks from his his sword-like claws, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, 1 at minus 1.
I have no save.
So 2 damage. So 2 Blood Warriors die.
Blood Reavers.
Blood Reavers, my bad. And 3 attacks with his Fang Maw hitting on 3s. 4s, sorry. 1 miss. Wounds on 3s. 1 wound at minus 2, so D6. 2 damage. Alright, so 2 more Blood Reavers die. Your activation.
Done.
Alright, so over to my Terrorgeist now. He's going to do his biting attack into them as well. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounds on 3s. Nothing. And his claws, let me double check. 4s on the Terrorgeist. 3 misses. Wounding on 3s. Ren minus 1, and that is D3 damage. 3. So 3 Blood Reavers go down. And that's it. So yeah, that's the end of combat, everybody. So going straight into Battle Shock now. I don't need it on my Flayers because I'm Bravery 10. And
I don't need it because my Blood Reavers are immune if they're within 12 inches of him or 18 inches of Blood Secretary.
Okay. Alright then, so that's going to be it. So let's roll off to see who goes next. I saw a 6 for a second. Alright, so we're going to go into Khorne Bloodbound, Battle Round 2. Round 2 Hero Face with a Khorne Bloodbound.
So the first thing, because of the Bloodforged Battalion, that I roll dice for each enemy model within 3 inches of a model from that battalion. 6, I get to attack with it, so that guy's the only one within range, so nope, I rolled a 5.
Oh, sorry, did not even realize you rolled something.
And then the Slaughter Priest is going to do his
He's back there.
Blood Prayer, or Blood Boil on the Terrorgeist.
Yep.
On a 4-up.
Yep.
Does D6 mortal wounds. 1.
Deathless Courtiers. Nope. Down to 4 wounds remaining.
And then he is going to put the Blood Frenzy, or the +1 attack, onto this unit of Blood Reavers.
Yep.
On a 4. Nope,
Oh.
he is unworthy and takes 3 wounds.
Ouch. Is that the same one that was doing that last time?
No, that one.
No. Okay, it's a
That got
different one
kicked
at least. He got kicked out.
And then my Blood Secretor obviously plants his banner, and the Aspiring Deathbringer uses command ability to give everyone +1 attack within 6 inches.
Alright.
Oh, and the Blood Secretor is going to, or no, the Blood Stoker is gonna stoke the Exalted Deathbringer.
Okay. I'm gonna make him more angry.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna go straight into the movement phase, and we'll be right back, folks. Phase on Battleground 2 for the Khorne Bloodbound, going into the shooting phase that doesn't exist. So, charging now.
So these guys are gonna charge.
Yep.
They're in.
5.
I'll move them later. These Blood Reavers are gonna charge.
Yep.
They get to go plenty. 9.
9.
Because they have a horn.
Yep.
My Exalted Deathbringer is gonna charge. He's going 5, but he gets a bonus for being stoked. That I'll look up later.
Okay.
The Skull Grinder might as well charge. Going 8. And the Skin Wolves hiding behind the wall.
Yep, they're all the way over there.
8-inch charge, and they
Make it. Alright, so they go into the flayers. We're going to push them in. We'll be right back. The charge phase, this is what the board is starting to look like. Plus the Skin Wolves made their charge over here. So, Michael's going to go ahead and activate the Exalted Deathbringer into my Ghoul King.
So he is hitting on 3s.
These 5 attacks miss, these 3 attacks hit.
And he is wounding on 3s. 1.
At
-1 rep.
5 of armor. No. How much damage?
1.
6 up Deathless Courtiers. No.
So,
Down to 2.
since he did a wound on a hero but it wasn't slain, I rolled dice. On a 4-up, you take a mortal wound, and I continue doing that until I don't roll 4-up or you die.
Cool.
So,
No.
Okay, you were not impaled.
So down to just 2 wounds remaining on the Ghoul King. And I'll be right back. For my activation, I'm going to activate my Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon to attack these 2 heroes here. So the Skull Grinder is going to get hit with the Ghoul King's Talons, as well as Sword-like Claws by the Zombie Dragon, and its Maw is going to go into the Exalted Deathbringer. So, Ghoul King hits on 3s, thanks to Black Hunger. He has +1 to his melee attack still. Miss 3 times. These wound on 3s. 3 wounds at -1.
And now I finally remember that the battalion he's part of makes him ignore Rends of 1.
Okay,
so he
4
has
up.
4 up. Not a 1.
Alright. Next up is these.
How much damage is it?
1 each. Sword-like Claws is gonna hit on 4s. Okay. Wounds on 3s. Wounds twice. Rend -1, which you ignore.
4 up.
2 damage each.
And he just dies.
Alright. And then 4 attacks from the Zombie Dragon's Maw on the Deathbringer, hitting on 4s. Hit 3 times. Wounds on 3s. Wounds twice. Rend is -2.
So 6 up.
Oh, made 1. D6 damage on the Deathbringer. 6.
He dies.
Got him. Alright, good job, Ghoul King. Now, I gotta roll 2d6 here. On the roll of a 6, he gets Feeding Frenzy to go off. He does twice. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna consult the rulebook and see what I do with this. Activating the Blood Reavers here to try and pounce upon the Terrorgeist and take him out.
So I have this many attacks hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Holy crap. We're gonna let Michael pull those out.
I actually remembered that I actually hit on 3s because they got the Killing Frenzy Prayer. So they got this many. Wounding on 4s.
Oh, good lord. So there was 25 wounds in there, so they're -1 to my rend, or to his -1 rend.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. So I need 5 up armor saves. Yeah! Okay. Alright. Alright, Terrorgeist. You got 4 wounds left, and you gotta make that many 6-up deathless courtiers. No. Nope, I made 1 out of that whole bunch. So the Terrorgeist dies. Everybody within 3 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds because bats emerge from them to feed on everybody. So the Blood Reavers take 1.
Yeah,
This will take 1 with me.
The bats.
And then the Zombie Dragon takes 3. Of course, you take 3. And yep, that's it. So the Terrorgeist is going to disappear now. Zombie Dragon now. He's going to the Blood Reavers. 5 attacks with his sword-like claws on 4s. Wounds on 3s. That's 4 at Ren -1.
This is 4 die.
Alright, and then 3 attacks with his Maw. 4s. 3s. 1 at -2. D6 damage. 4. And that's it for them. Your activation, sir.
Well, I might as well gonna activate these Wrathmongers. So we're gonna pile in. And since they have a 2-inch range, they're all going to attack the Terrorgeist.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and the champion, and then the Terrorgeist. So since they charge, they're hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. There's 4, 9 wounds at -1 rend.
Alright. So 9, 5-up armor saves. Made 1. How much damage?
1.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that leaves me down to 1. Youch! Okay. And my activation, I'm going to go ahead and use the Terrorgeist to try and eat the rest of the Blood Reavers. So his Maw hits on 4s. 2 hits. Wounds on 3s. 6 mortal wounds. So the Blood Reavers get chomped. Now I roll a d6 because they're dead. Nope. I don't get Feeding Frenzy, and I did not want to attack the Wrathmongers for reasons. So, yeah. He doesn't get Feeding Frenzy. Your activation again. So, Blood Warriors into the Flayer.
Yep, and I'm gonna start.
Due to wobbly model syndrome, I'm up there, but I'm secretly like down there at the bottom of the stairs. So yeah, here we go.
So the unit champion with the Gorglaive hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of the Blood Secretor. All hit. Wounding on 3s. All wound at -1 rend.
So 4 6-up armor saves. Made 1, 2 damage each. So 6 deathless courtiers. No, I die. Alright, so Flayer's dead. I'm activating my Flayers over here. They're already piled in. They're going to attack the Skin Wolves. So there are 9 attacks here between the Champion and the regular Flayer. This guy's just outside of 1 inch. So these 2 guys are fighting the Wolves, hitting on 4s. 6s cause mortal wounds. Ooh. There's 3 mortal wounds. 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. Okay, 2 at -1.
So their 5-up goes to 6-up. Nope.
2 more damage, or 1 more damage each, so 2.
So that kills 1, the other's down to 3.
Alright, and then your activation.
The last guys I have left are these, so they pile in. Four effects each, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s.
That is
4. And each successful wound gets another attack. So 3s and 4s. That's 1 more. So 5 at -1.
5 6-up armor saves. Made 1.
2 damage each.
So 8 deathless courtiers on 6s. Not bad. Made 2. That is 4 6. So 1 guy dies, 1 guy takes 2 wounds. And that's that. My zombie dragon thanks to Feeding Frenzy with a Ghoul King on it. Zombie dragon with the Ghoul King on it, thanks to Feeding Frenzy, good lord, has piled in the Blood Reavers to fight. So 5 attacks with the dragon's claws, hitting on 4s. These wound on 3s. That is 2 at Ren -1.
I have a 6-up save, so
2 damage each. So 4 of those guys go down. 4 attacks from the zombie dragon's maw. This is all. I get a +1 to my melee weapon profiles, guys, thanks to Black Hunger. I know I mentioned that before, but just in case you guys forgot. So 4 attacks on the maw on 4s. On 3s. 2 wounds at Ren -2.
no save.
D6 damage each. 10. Alright. And there's 6 attacks from the Ghoul King's Gory Talons. I'll just do them while he's removing models on 3s. Ooh, ouch. 3s. 2 at Ren -1.
No save.
So just 2 die. 1 each.
Nice.
Alright. And that's that. I don't have any more activations.
I'm out too.
And Battle Shock, I can't take any Battle Shock on Bravery 10 on those flares, so they auto pass, and I don't need any more tests.
And I'm immune.
Yep. So going straight over to Battleground 2 for the Flesh Eater Quartz, and I will see you guys in my hero phase. So, in the beginning of my hero phase, my behemoths here are going to heal a wound thanks to Royal Menagerie. So the Terrorgeist goes up to 2, and the Zombie Dragon here goes up to 7. And then we're going to go ahead and do some other hero phase stuff. So with spells, I'm going to go ahead and cast Feeding Frenzy on my Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon. Casting value is 6. Goes off. That basically allows me to reroll all failed wound rolls for all Flesh Eater Quartz units, I think, that are within 15. I'll double check in a minute. Can you deny?
Actually, you can.
Okay.
Within 8, so.
Try to beat a 7. You do? Okay.
Oh, and you would have had to reroll anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, next up, the Ghoul King on foot over here. He's gonna go ahead and do... He's gonna cast Arcane Bolt at these guys.
Yeah.
So for the Arcane Bolt, so it fails. And then D3 wounds recover on the King because of Royal Blood in the hero phase. 1. So he goes up to 3 wounds remaining. And that's it. So now you want to tell them about your blood type stuff?
Yep. So I'm going to use Blood Tithe, that save up to use Apocalyptic Frenzy, which I pick a unit for my army and immediately pile in an attack as if it was the combat phase.
Yep.
So I am going to choose these Wrathmongers.
Last ditch effort to try and kill the Terrorgeist.
Yep, they're gonna all put it in. I don't want to take a risk. 4, 6.
I think it's a very sane strategy to try, otherwise I was going to shoot you to death. Well, scream you to death, but yeah.
There's too many attacks to keep count of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah.
Somebody can make a meme out of all these dice roll shenanigans. Everybody's struggling to keep count. Just a meme. It's just corn.
Okay. So, hitting on 4s.
was a hit.
Yeah, okay. Now wounding on 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds at -1 rend.
Alright, so 13 wounds on 5 of armor. Made 4. How much damage?
1 damage each.
Alright, he's dead. So, bats are going to fly out of me, so D3 mortal wounds on the Wrathmongers. 2. And then D3 mortal wounds on the dragon. 1. Boop. And that's going to be it. So the Terrorgeist dies in my hero phase. Alright, so end of the hero phase now. We're going to go straight into movement. I'll be right back in just a moment. Into the movement phase, this is what it looks like. The ghouls walked through the gate and they're getting ready to go after some blood warriors. The king moved up a little bit. The flayers did not move, obviously. So going straight into shooting, the flayers are going to kick things off with their screeching attack. I forget what it's called, sorry. So they're going to roll some d6s and add 1 to the result against the skinned wolves, and they're bravery 5. So I need a 5 to deal mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound.
I guess technically I should have rolled battle shock for them because they lost 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. So the wounded guy runs away.
Yep, and he
takes a wound anyways. Alright, so that actually is pretty substantial. We forgot about battle shock for them. So, coming into the shooting phase over here, this zombie dragon is going to use his pestilential breath against these guys. So, oh, actually, I'm going to check the damage chart. So, I'm going to opt to hit the Blood Reavers here normally. So, this hits on a 3 with the pestilential breath. Nope, didn't even matter. Alright, and now this zombie dragon is going to do the same thing. He's going to shoot down here at the Wrathmongers. He hits on a 3. He hits, and he wounds, I believe, on a 4+ now that he's so wounded. I'll check in just a moment. Okay, now I gotta check. He does. Okay, so it's a 4+ to wound at that many wounds. So it's Rend -3.
against. Sorry, who was it?
The Wrathmongers.
I have no save against
D6 damage. 4.
That heals him. Puts him down to 1.
How many wounds do they have?
3 each.
Oh, wow. Dang it. Okay. So that's it for shooting. So we're going to go straight into charge now. The ghouls are going to charge. They're charging 10. That's good. The Ghoul King on foot's going to charge. No, he's not going to charge. And that's it. So I'm going to go move in the ghouls real quick. Board looks like after charging in. However, I'm activating this guy. I already piled him in. He's just within 3 of this pair of heroes here. So I'm going to do some attacks now. 2-inch range of my bite, 2-inch range of my claws. So the claws are going into this guy right here. The 3 bite attacks are going into the farther guy. So the maw attacks, biting the dude in the back on 4s. 2 hits, wounds on 3s. 1 wound at -2.
Against the
Guy in the back.
Okay. So he has a.
I forget his name.
Inspiring Deathbringer is my general. So 2 of them?
1.
1. So goes to 6 up. Nope.
D6 damage. 6.
But he is my general and he is the Berserker Lord trait, so on a 5 up I can ignore it.
Okay. And you do.
So, well, I still take 4.
Yeah. Alright. Dang it. And then 5 attacks from the sword-like claws against the closest guy on 4s. Oh, not good. On 3s. Nope, not good at all. That didn't pay off at all. Okay, your activation.
Well, I'm gonna activate the 3 brave guys.
Alright, try and take on the zombie dragon.
So, 3 base attacks, 3 more because of the Blood Reaver, or Blood Secrator, more because of Blood Secrator, more because they're hitting on. They're still hitting on 3s because they were blessed last turn and last until my next hero phase.
Yep.
3s. I think they should be within 8 of. Yep, so they still rerolling 1s. And wounding on 4s.
Oh, not good.
That's 6 at -1.
So 6 5-up armor saves. Oh! Oh, okay. 2 6-up Deathless Courtiers. Didn't make any of those though, so I'm down to 1 wound remaining on the Blood Warriors. Hitting them on 4s. Rerolling 1s because they're within 15 inches of an abhorrent Ghoul King. Not bad. The black dice that I threw wound on 3s because that is the Cryptic Gasp, which is the unit champion. And now, 4s on the red. Not too good. Not good at all. 2. 2 4-up armor saves on the Blood Warriors. Hey!
Both.
So one guy on 1 wound back there dies, another guy takes a wound.
Yep, and
Alright.
he gets to pile an attack when he dies. Who died piles an attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Nope. And wounding on 4s. 2, no rend.
2 6-up armor saves. 2 6-up Deathless Courtier saves. No! 2 ghouls die. Skin wolves over there. Or skin wolf.
So 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Ow.
Wounding on 4. And on a 5-up, he gets an extra attack. And misses with that too. So 1 at -1.
6-up armor. No.
2 damage.
So the Flayer dies. I'm that Flayer champion into the Skin Wolf on 4s. There's a mortal wound. And these wound on 3s. 2 wounds at Ren -1.
So 6-up save. Nope.
I got him. Alright, so that Skin Wolf dies, and that Flayer lives to fight another day. And your activation, do you want to do Blood Warriors, Wrathmonger, Heroes?
I'll do the Wrathmongers.
Okay, gonna go ahead and pile them in. We're going in the Zombie Dragon.
So he's hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. So 2, -1 rend.
2 5-up armor saves on the Zombie Dragon. Made 1. 2 damage or 1?
1.
And down to 5 wounds remaining. My activation, the Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon will try and finish off those 3 guys. So 5 attacks from the Ghoul King's Claws on 3s. And 3s. Okay, so 2 guys die because it's just Ren -1, 1 damage. And then Sword-like Claws, I think, are down to 3 attacks now on 4s. 3s. Nope. The Maw on 4s. Okay. 3s. Okay, he's dead. Alright. Now, I roll a d6, and on a 6 I can pile in and attack a second time. Nope. Alright, and that's going to be it for me the entire turn, so now it is over to you for your heroes.
So the Bloodstoker,
Yep.
is gonna use his blade, hitting on 3s,
Wow.
wounding on 3. Nope.
To be fair, he is fighting a pretty scary looking dragon.
Well, he tames dragons, so
Never mind, that's embarrassing.
he's gonna whip him. 3s. And wounds on a 4. 2. No rend.
4 of armor. Made 1.
1 damage.
Nope, no 6-up. Boop.
Now this Fire Deathbringer's gonna be brave.
Yep.
And so he, with his axe, he's hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. So 2, no rend.
2 4 of armors. Made 1.
1 damage.
And down to 3.
And his Wrath Hammer, he has D3 attacks, so he gets 3 plus 1 because it's command ability, so 4, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s. 1. No
Yeah.
rend.
4 up. No. Down to 2. And now your Blood Warriors. Warriors now to the Ghouls.
Regular ones hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. All hit. And wounding on
Wounds on the Ghouls, so 3 6-up armors. Made none. How much damage? 1. Alright, so 3 6-up Deathless Courtiers. Made none, so 3 Ghouls die. Blood Warriors.
hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And then wounding on 3s. So that's 4 at -1 rend.
No save.
2 damage each.
So that's 8 6-up Deathless Courtiers. Made 2, but they're all dead anyways. It was the end of the turn. No battle shock needed, because none of us can fail. So now we roll off to see who gets turn 3. 1. Oh my lord. I have not won a turn roll off in like 3 games. Good lord. Okay, so we're going to go into turn 3 for Khorne Bloodbound. We're not even going to do a fancy transition. We'll just see you guys in just a moment.
So he's going to plant his banner again. Inspiring Deathbringer is going to use his command ability to give everyone an extra attack.
Yep.
The Bloodstoker will stoke the Blood Warriors because his whip is 12 inches long. The Slaughter Priest is going to blood boil the Ghoul King.
Okay.
4 up. Goes off. He takes 3 mortal wounds.
3 6-up Deathless Courtiers. King is dead. Okay.
Does he explode in bats?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He's a zombie dragon.
And the Slaughter Priest is going to do the Killing Frenzy on the Blood Warriors. It goes off, so you +1 attack.
Alright. Okay, that's the end of the hero phase. We're going to go into movement. We'll be right back. Movement phase on Battleground 3 for Khorne Bloodbound. What's going on, sir?
So, now the charge phase.
Charge phase.
Blood Warriors are going to charge. They have +3 from the Bloodstoker. And that's 12 inches.
Yeah.
So
that's enough to get up all the way to the king. Yep, so they're going up there. To the charge phase, those guys made it up there. The Blood Warriors are going against the Ghoul King. These guys are piling in to fight against the Zombie Dragon right now, so the Wrathmongers are going.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s.
Ooh. There's a chance.
5 at -1.
5 up armor saves. Oh no. Dragon's dead. Dang it. Alright. My king. 6 attacks going to the Blood Warriors on 3s. And 3s. That's 4 at Ren -1.
It's a 4 5-ups.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. And then finally remember their gore fists for each successful armor save to make. I roll dice on a 6, you take a mortal wound. So nothing. And 2 go through.
Alright, so one guy dies, one guy takes a wound.
And
Alright, and all the Blood Warriors are going to get their dice ready. Blood Warriors into the Ghoul King.
Yep, and they're hitting on 2s because of Killing Frenzy. Out of range of 3 rolling 1s. And then 4s to wound. 2. No rend.
2 4-up armor. 1
1 damage.
6-up Deathless Courtiers. No, down to 5 wounds remaining.
And the champion hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. So 3 at -1 rend.
3 5-ups.
Or she did something special on 6s.
Nope.
2 damage each.
6 6-ups. Made 1, he's dead. That's it for Michael, so on to turn 3 for Flesh Eater Courts. I only got 1 guy, but I will be right back into my hero phase. So end of my movement phase at the end of battle round, or beginning of battle round 3 for me. I used my ruse to bring back my Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon thanks to the reinforcements card from the beginning of the battle report. So yeah, Into the movement phase, I can't shoot anything. 9 inches away means I'm probably, I would assume, just over 9 inches away, so I'm not going to be able to shoot with him. He can't hurt anything because the bravery of these guys is too high. So going straight into the charge phase, he's going to declare a charge. He's charging 8. And the Ghoul King on Zombie Dragon over there needs a 9. No. But this guy will go. I'm going to measure where he's going and be right back. The Slaughter Priest, so 5 attacks hitting on 4s against him. There's a Mortal Wound, 2 regular hits, and wounding him on 3s. 1 at -1.
Oh, and then he has a 6 up.
Nope. And got him. Slaughter Priest goes down. And that's the end of my turn. So now we roll off yet again. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Are you serious? A 1.
A 6 again.
And 3 6s in a row. Okay. Alright, so going into the movement phase, Battleground 4. This is going to be very quick. Battleground 4 for Khorne Bloodbound.
So he's used command ability to give everyone extra attack, and he's going to whip the Wrathmongers.
Alright.
That's it.
Going straight into movement phase. Movement phase for Khorne Bloodbound on Battleground 4. This is what the board is looking like, folks. So, charge phase.
They're going to charge and they get +3 because of the Bloodstoker.
Yeah, they're in.
Yep.
Any other charges?
The Blood War, or actually, my Blood Secretor is going to charge.
Okay.
So, and my Bloodstoker might as well charge.
Okay.
And then the Blood Warriors will
Charge as well.
charge. All the blood.
Oh yeah. Conquers into the Zombie Dragon.
So they're hitting on 3s because they charged. That's not good. They're wounding on 3s and rerolling 1s because they are stoked. So 3 wounds at -1.
3, 5 of armor saves. Made all of them. Alright. I'm gonna just activate my, blah.
Flare? Something?
Yeah, Flare, dude. 5 attacks into your banner, dude. Hitting on 4s, 6s cause mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound, 2 regular hits. On 3s, 2 wounds at -1.
So he has a 4-up save. Both go through.
So 3 wounds down on him. And he's down to, what?
It's 2.
2 wounds remaining. Alright. Your activation.
He is going to attack back, hitting on 3s
Yeah, you don't do that. Take that.
and 3s. So 1 at -1.
6 up. Nope.
1 damage.
Down to 4. Or 3. Durr. Well, my activation now. My Ghoul King is going to use his talons to start things off against the...
Wrathmongers.
You know, I'm just going to do the 3 bite attacks, see if I can
And you
get
get
him on the
+1
go.
attack.
Oh, yep.
To him.
4 attacks at the maw, hitting them on 4s. 3 hits. Wounds on 3s. 1 at -2.
So no save.
D6. 6.
And both die.
Alright.
And you attack yourself.
Yep. So go ahead and go open up my book and attack me. Actually, I can just tell you. So, 6 attacks with my own claws. With my Ghoul King's claws, I should say.
Hitting on
3s. And then you need 3s.
That's 4.
4 at -1, so 4 5-ups.
Oh wow.
Okay, 6 up the Squirtiers. Oh wow.
You really learned how not to die. this
Yeah,
time.
okay. And then do the maw, 4 attacks on 4s. 2 hits on 3s. 1 at -2, so 6 up. Nope. D6 damage.
5.
5, 6 up Deathless Courtiers. Wow. Oh, down by 3, so down to 11 wounds remaining. And now, 8 attacks. hitting on 4s with the sword-like claws. Okay. 6 hits, wounds on 3s.
5 wounds.
5. So 5 up armor saves. Okay. And then this is 8 6 up deathless courtiers. Made 1, so that is 7 down out of my 11. So I'm down to 4 wounds remaining. Warriors going into the last player.
Hitting on 3s. Oh man. And wounding on 4s. So 2.
5 up armor. Made 1. Down to 2 wounds remaining. And then I'm guessing the dude with the whip is going to go?
Yep. If I can find him.
Alright.
So he has 2 weapons. The red will be his blade, and the teal will be his whip. Both hitting on 3s. And then red's wounding on 3s, the teal's on 4s. So that's 3 wounds, no rend.
3, 5 of armor. Oh, he dies. Alright, so the player goes down. Going into Battleground 4 now for the Flesh Eater Courts. Going straight into my hero phase. With my Zombie Dragon Ghoul King. I'm going to cast Arcane Bolt at the General here. So needing a 5. Goes off. Do you have anything that can deny?
Nope.
Okay. D3 mortal wounds. He's dead.
Well, he has a 5.
Oh,
no, that's
5.
in the combat phase, never mind.
Alright, so he dies. And that's it for hero phase. So going into movement, I'll be right back. Zombie Dragon is going to use Pestilential Breath in the shooting phase against the Blood Warriors. Automatically hits because there's more than 6. So, I wound on a 5 though, that's a downside. Nope! Alright. Charging in. I make it on a boxcar, so I'll be right back. This is what it looks like. Going into combat now. Sword-like claws from the Zombie Dragon, hitting on 4s and the Blood Warriors. 2 hits, wounds on 3s. 1 at -1.
So 5 up. Nope.
2 damage.
So he dies, he's too far away to pile in, and he will take 1 wound.
Alright, 3 attacks from the Zombie Dragon's Maw on 4s. 2 hits, wounds on 3s. 2 wounds at -2.
So 6 up. Save 1, and on a 6 you take 1 wound. Oh wow, actually works.
6 up Deathless Courtiers. Nope. So I'm down to 3 wounds remaining. And 1 wound went through on them. D6 damage on the Blood Warriors. 6.
He dies, but you can pile in. That's 1. And then he... I guess he has an inch range, so he can pile in. So that's 3 damage total. He dies. So that's 5. And he'll take 1.
Alright, and then 5 attacks from the Ghoul King's Gory Talons and the rest of the Blood Warriors on 3s. Not good. And 3s. No. Okay, so you might as well just pile in and throw all their attacks in together. We're just piling in and fighting the Ghoul King.
1, 2. Yep. Okay, so they're hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. So 3.
3, 4 of armors. Made 1. 2, 6 up Deathless Courtiers. Made both.
Now it's down to my champion.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Wounding on a 3. So it's -1 rend.
5 up. Saved. Okay, now we roll off to go to 5. Come on. Are you kidding me? 4 1s in a row. Now we're on 5.
I almost forgot about it. So, because of the battalion, on a 6 up, you attack yourself.
Oh, okay.
You do.
Fantastic. So 5 attacks from my King's Gory Talons. 2 hits. No wounds. 3 attacks from the Maw. 1 hit. 3s. And now I'm rolling crappy. And then I need to hit 3 wounds remaining. Yep, okay, so 4 attacks from the claws on 4s. 3s. And this is a -1, so I need a 5. Nope. 6 up Deathless Courtiers. No, I'm down to 1 wound. Alright. Face.
He's going to plant his banner. He's going to stoke the Blood Warriors. And I'm going to use all my Blood Tides to allow my Blood Warriors to pile in and attack in the hero phase.
Yep.
So let's go with the champion. Hopefully you can do it. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because 2 of them because of Blood Secretor. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Ooh.
1 at -1.
5 up armor. Yes.
Okay.
Now 2 regular Johns.
Oh yeah. Man, are they gonna steal the glory of my champion? So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. All of them, and wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s. So 2. No rend.
2 4-ups. 1 6-up. Oh, I'm dead. And that's it. Alright, so that's the end of the game. We're going to go calculate points and all that stuff, and we'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome to the After Action Report. So, we went ahead and tallied up the total score for the game. In the objective card, it states that the game goes on until round 5, and you calculate victory points even if the other, even if one of the armies was completely destroyed, which I was, unfortunately. So we calculated total victory points. You get double for killing heroes and monsters, as stated, and we actually came to a complete dead-end tie at 158 to 158. So looking back at the board, all I had to kill was either 1 Blood Warrior
with 1 wound.
Yep, or finish off the Blood Secretor who had 2 wounds. Was it? Or the guy with the flag. He had like 2 wounds left. Yeah, finish him off, or just throw the zombie dragon purely into the hero. I didn't think of that at that time. You know, I didn't calculate victory points or anything. I'm not that type of person. I just wanted to try and kill as much as I could, and I tried. But yeah, that's just what it comes down to. So it was an excellent game. Please let us know in the comments down below how you thought we did. Be sure to check out the Facebook page, Patreon page to support me if you guys want to, and all that other good stuff. And be sure to give a big thanks to Michael for coming out here and punching me in the face with axes and glaives and whip chain things. I don't know what they are. But yeah, you're Wrathmongers. Those dudes.
Yeah, I love them.
Wow, I never seen what they do before, but they scary. So if you're a Khorne player, you better go out and get some. Otherwise, Wrathmongers are gonna Wrathmonger you. Yeah, dead serious.
Like the only good anti-monster, consistent.
Oh yeah, because it made my monsters eat my monsters. Makes no sense. So like, imagine the Terror guy just going like, "Hey now," and he just like takes a big chunk out of his elbow and dies and all that good stuff. So yeah, so thank you, sir, for coming out here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know. Be sure to give it a like, comment, and a subscription if you guys already haven't, and we will see you guys in the next video. So see you guys later. Happy wargaming. Bye bye.